Hey, everybody. This is Miss Linehan here for the big summer reading reveal. I know you've all been anxiously awaiting to see what your choices will be. And so I'm going to try and run through them really quickly with you. You will have a choice to choose the book you would like to read. At least one of these will be required along with another of your choice. And you will have a chance to fill that out on a Google form. Which will give you more detail in case you forget what I'm telling you. So I'm just here to sell you on really quickly, give you an idea of what we're going to be reading. Okay, so our theme for this year is caring. So all of these books, you will be thinking about how the characters show caring, and then we'll talk about it when we return in August. And are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Ta-da! One Crazy Summer. This is a historical fiction book. The year is 1968, and these three girls were left by their mom to be raised by their grandmother in New York City. So they don't really know her. So they decide to go see her one summer out in California, where she's writing her poetry and she's an activist and she's involved with the Black Panthers. And so they get an education in revolution because she drops them off at the People's Center where the Black Panthers work and plan all day. And so you and these girls will get to learn more about that, and they get to understand their mom a little bit more. The next choice is Becoming Muhammad Ali. This is biographical fiction. So before he was the boxing great Muhammad Ali and social justice activist, he was Cassius Clay, a young man, a dreamer and a fighter living out in the South. And his youth was shaped by Jim Crow laws. And so we've got James Patterson, who has zillions of books. And then we have Kwame Alexander, who is an awesome writer for young adults. They've put together this book in verse. So it's kind of like short little poems. And there are also illustrations. So for kids who may be called what we call reluctant readers, that means maybe reading's not your favorite thing to do, but we all know it's great for you to do. This might be a good choice because there aren't quite as many words on the page, and the photos will keep you engaged. So you may like that one. And next, When You Reach Me, oh my goodness, this book. I love this book. If you like science fiction, mystery, if you liked A Wrinkle in Time, you will like this. It's New York City. This is in the 1970s, and Miranda is in sixth grade. Suddenly, she starts getting these mysterious messages from someone who knows all about her and the future. And so the story goes on where she's trying to figure this out, and all of these different things are happening. And when it comes together in the end, it is like, oh my gosh, it's kind of mind blowing. You will want to start over and read it again immediately, I promise. All right, and last thing, They Called Us Enemy. This is our graphic novel selection. This is young George Takei. He is, if any of you watched the original Star Trek series, he was Sulu. So he's an actor, he's a activist for human rights and LGBTQ and politics. He's great. He's fantastic. But many people did not realize that when he was a child, it was after the bombing of Pearl Harbor, the United States rounded up just thousands and thousands of Japanese American citizens and put them in internment camps where they were incarcerated. They were American citizens incarcerated in camps and lost everything. So he tells you about that and sort of compares to what some things that are going on in the U.S. today. If you like graphic novels, or even if you don't, this is a great choice. George Takei, They Called Us Enemy. Can't wait to see what you choose. Happy reading.